Hello everybody, I'm Roman Rodriguez and we are doing Physics chapter 5 vectors. This is the sixth lesson, and as I told you that for scalar quantity can be measured in simple arithmetic mean, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Here in order to solve these problems on vectors we use geometric means, that is geometric and trigonometry also. So uh, from problem first for problem 5.1 to 5.4 I used uh, geometric means of solving these problems. Now I'm going to use trigonometry. So I've already solved 5.5, now I'm moving on to 5.6. Okay. Now remember in 5.5 I used the formula in order to calculate the x component. Fx is equals to f cos theta, and for y component fy is equals to f sin theta. Here I will be using the formulas using trigonometric ratios sin and cos to solve force F, which is equals to under root fx squared plus fy squared, and the angle theta is equals to tan inverse fy upon fx. Okay, so I'll be using this to solve this. Now you will find in my one of my videos how I get these formulas through derivation of resolution of vectors. At the moment, now to solve the last question, I'll be using these two formulas. Right, so let's begin. 5.6, determine completely the resultant displacement vector of each of the following cases. So you have given, like for question number 1, part 1 of 5.6, you're given the x component, that is vector fx. We can write f for force, but let's not confuse it. So I'll put Vx, okay, vector x. Vx is equals to 5 kilometers, and y component Vy is equals to 3 kilometers, okay. So now this would be Vx squared and Vy squared in this case, okay, for vector, resultant vector V. So V is equals to root Vx squared plus Vy squared. So you have your resultant vector V is equals to root 5 the whole squared plus 3 the whole squared. Hence your resultant displacement vector would be 5 5 is 25 plus 3 is 9, and this would give you root 34, and square root of 34 would give you what? 34. If you look at it, 5 5 is 25, 6 5 5 is 25, and you put 5 here, you add this 10, 9 and 5, 14, 21, 3, put 0, 0, this will go to this, will put another 0, and I think it will get about 3, approximately 3 to say 3 or 4, 5 point, maybe 8, yeah, 8 is 64, 8006, 8, and then you'll get 6, so 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, and then I put over here 0, but anyway it is coming to around 5.8, so the vector is 5.8 kilometers, okay, since this is in kilometers. Now in order to find the angle theta, what do? Theta is equals to tangent, we take vector Vy upon Vx, okay, in this case. So tan inverse Vy upon Vx. So you get theta is equals to tan inverse Vy is 3 and Vx is 5. When you work this out, you will get angle theta is equals to 31 degrees. Okay. Right, let's go to the second problem. It says here the x component Vx is 7.5 kilometers and the y component Vy is 18 kilometers. So when you calculate the resultant vector V, which is Vx squared plus Vy squared, so V is equals to 7.5 the whole squared plus 18 the whole squared. You work this out and you will get the answer as 19.5 kilometers. And you know how to calculate the angle. Theta is equals to tan inverse Vy upon Vx. So theta is equals to tan inverse Vy is 18 upon 7.5, When you divide 18 by 7.5 and you take the inverse tan of it, you'll get your angle as 67 degrees. Okay, and work it out and you see for yourself. Third part of the same question, 5.6. X component is 5.3, so Vx is 5.3 kilometers and Vy is 43.8 kilometers. So your resultant vector V would be equal to Vx squared plus Vi squared, and there you are, 5.3 the whole square plus 43.8 the whole square. You work this out and your answer should come to around 44 kilometers. Okay, there you are. And finally the tangent inverse Vy upon Vx, substitute the value, tan inverse is Vy is 43.8, divide this by 5.3 and your angle theta should be equal to, when you take the inverse tan of it, it should come to around 83 degrees approximately. There you are. So this is how you use these formulas to solve the questions on vectors, okay, using trigonometric ratio. I would recommend you to watch this the derivation, how do you get these equation fx, fy and resultant vector and also theta. Okay, hope to see you then. Take care.